Hello and welcome to Friday morning's forecast from the Met Office. Friday, a day of two halves across the United Kingdom. For England and Wales, much of the time will be bright. It will be dry, pleasantly warm in places. Scotland and Northern Ireland, meanwhile, well, not so bright or dry. In fact, increasingly wet. Some tricky conditions by the end of the day because the rainfall in places will be particularly heavy and persistent. That wet weather for Western Scotland and Northern Ireland carried in by a conveyor belt of weather fronts, packed full of moisture and a strengthening southwesterly breeze, dumping that moisture over the hills of Western Scotland and Northern Ireland. In fact, it's already a wet start out there for 7 o'clock in the morning. Western parts of Scotland, outbreaks of rain extending into the Cairngorms, much of the central belt, southern Scotland as well. Cumbria seeing outbreaks of rain, Northern Ireland not so much at this stage. North Wales, 1 or 2 spots. But otherwise across much of England and Wales, it's a bright start, some medium and high cloud, a few mist patches first thing perhaps, but otherwise plenty of sunshine developing from, say, eastern parts of England into the Midlands, southern England and South Wales. That's where the best of the sunshine will be into Friday afternoon. I'm feeling warm in that sunshine, temperatures reaching the mid-20s. Not so warm further northwest, where that strong wind will remain. One pulse of wet weather moving into the Northwest Highlands, 70 mils accumulating by the end of the day here, and then more wet weather pushes back into Northern Ireland and Western Scotland by the evening of Friday, and a tricky commute home here for Friday evening as heavier rainfall once again sets in. So tricky conditions on the roads and actually even heavier rainfall then returns into Northern Ireland, western parts of Scotland after midnight. You can see the brighter colours here. Western parts of Northern Ireland in particular, as well as these western areas of Scotland, will see the rainfall totals mount up Thursday night all the way through to Saturday lunchtime. 20 to 40 millimetres widely, but across some of the wetter spots of the West Highlands we could see in excess of 100 millimetres. So of course those rainfall amounts can cause localised flooding, and a yellow warning is in force for parts of Western Scotland and another one for Northern Ireland. Meanwhile, the far north of Scotland generally drying up through Friday night. And for much of England and Wales, away from Cumbria, it's largely dry, just some patchy cloud coming through. Clear spells in the east and southeast. And it's a fairly mild night everywhere. A fine start then for Saturday. Plenty of sunshine for eastern England, cloudier skies further west. And then the wet weather in the northwest pushes into western parts of England as well as Wales. The winds pick up, gales in exposed coastal areas of western England and Wales. And the rainfall, although it clears western Scotland, it sticks around for east and northeast Scotland through the day. Blustery showers follow for northwest Scotland as well as for Northern Ireland, but the weather front is slow moving, and that means, well, it doesn't quite reach East Anglia in the southeast for Saturday afternoon. And here we continue to draw up some fairly warm air, 24, 25 degrees. Temperatures meanwhile turn cool in the blustery showers that follow the rain. So a wet day in many northern and western parts on Saturday, but a fine day to come in East Anglia in the southeast. All that rain clears to showers for Sunday. And of course, there is a full weekend forecast that can be found via the Met Office social media channels. Bye-bye.